Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing City Folk. It's a pretty nice little evening we got going on here. It's actually my evening too. It's about like 5 in the morning. It's like 5:03 in game. It's not even quite 5 a.m. yet here. It's 4:59. But the Wii is still deciding it's gotta go fast. So the Wii is going fast. And there's just no arguing with it. I don't know why it does that. I could fix it at some point throughout this week, and I was going to on Sunday, but I decided not to. Because I'm honestly a little curious to see how far it's going to go. I don't know if I rewarded these or not. And I'm going to give an update almost immediately. Okay, I remember I watered those. Vividly, I remember watering those. I have now recorded 2 episodes of the project I've been working on. I've yet to get them edited, but they are recorded. I'm probably going to record 1 or 2 more episodes before I get doing any editing. Just so I have a decent buffer set up before I start editing and putting out videos. Because I really don't want to get caught with my pants down with only having 2 episodes done and then maybe not finding the time to record again for like 3 days. I want a decent little buffer going. It's going to be a fun series. At least I hope you'll all enjoy it. I've enjoyed recording the first 2 episodes so far, so I mean that works. But yeah, I might actually end up recording a little more of that tonight, because I'm actually in a really good recording mood. I wasn't for most of the night. I was actually quite depressed most of the night, and I don't know why. I just kind of got randomly smacked in the face with it, and that was my life. So, yeah. I feel bad I didn't actually stream tonight, which would be yesterday night in reality. Like at the actual time I'm recording this, it would be yesterday night. Well, it'd be tonight, but you guys know what I mean. This gets confusing. Okay. Wait, where's the watering can? Why is it not here? What? How? How? Okay. I just wanted to get that back out because, well, that's all we're really going to be doing now. Because we found our fossil, which there's usually only one of. And we found the money rock, which there is only one of. So, you know. Now, I'm not actually that sure of what to do. This flower garden is really growing fast. This is kind of why I slowed down on buying flowers, is I figured our flower paths would kind of grow out on their own. Little did I know I'd get sick and stop watering them because I just couldn't. I couldn't keep going long enough. The white roses. White pansies. A lot of white flowers today. Well, I say a lot. There's been 2 of them. Now there's been 3. Now I can definitely say there's a lot. Because 1 more and then it'll be an average of their, you know. There'll be a majority white. That sounded a lot worse than I thought it would. Oh, jeez. Well, let's come plant these flowers. I'm not going to go back and buy the ones we couldn't buy. Because why bother, really? I mean, that's a lot of new flowers to the flower patch. Which is going to feed into everything else eventually. Like, I'm going to basically use the flowers from there to fill out everywhere else. I just need to build up a nice little stockpile of flowers there first. Now let us see what this fossil is. And then see if we have a Meditoid with Brewster. And then possibly get some coffee. Yeah, we already have a Dimetrodon torso. I suppose one thing I could note is tonight I basically... I got kind of bored while, like... Okay, the best way I can describe this is I got bored while depressed. And what I mean by that is usually, like, when I'm depressed, I'll get very antsy and want to do something, but usually I'll just not be motivated enough to, unless it's cooking. If I'm cooking, you know, while I'm depressed, I can cook. Because it's just something I've always been able to do. It's kind of always been a comfort for me. It's probably why I'm a little overweight. But I basically decided to make some no-fry donuts. Basically, you bake the donut instead of frying them. But we don't have a donut tray, so I just made them into like little cupcakes kind of things. And they actually turned out quite good, even though I had to improvise on a lot of the ingredients because I didn't realize we didn't have not a lot of the ingredients, but like one of them I had to just skip because we don't have any vanilla extract right now for whatever reason. We usually have a ton of that stuff, but nope. Also, I just noticed that house is floating. You can see a gap under the door right here. Like, you can see the sky behind there. I think that's the sky anyway. Oh no, that's the welcome stone. Yeah, it is floating. Neat. Yeah, we also, for whatever reason, don't have normal, just sugar. We have like 2 or 3 packages of brown sugar. No white sugar. So I had to substitute brown sugar in, and it doesn't work one-to-one substituting for regular sugar because brown sugar tends to, well, it is thicker. It's stickier because it, you know, has extra stuff in it. What do I want to do today? Might do some fishing. Yeah, I'll do some fishing. Nose is really itchy. Yeah, we didn't have that, and there was something else we didn't have. Actually, no, those were the only 2 things we didn't have. Okay. I was thinking of nutmeg, but I actually found our nutmeg. Which, our nutmeg I don't overly trust, but at the same time, you know what, it hasn't killed me yet, so I'm just gonna keep using it. And what I mean by that is we have the same little container of nutmeg that we have had for as long as I can remember, because we don't use nutmeg that much. So it's literally like a little vintage can of nutmeg. It's probably older than I am. But it's still fine nutmeg. There actually isn't a best before or expiry date on the can. So I'm guessing either the can was not meant to be solo at all, or it just was from a time before that information was deemed important. Back in the old days when people were just expected to know when things went off, even if it's something that it doesn't obviously go off, you just get randomly sick if you eat it. I actually can't think of an example of anything like that, but, you know. Like soda. Soda will go off before it molds. And soda will mold. I have seen that firsthand. One of my older brothers used to, and probably still does, just drink Pepsi, like, religiously. And he at some point must have just, like, dropped a bottle of Pepsi down into, like, an area in his room he couldn't get at. So when he was cleaning through his room about probably 5-6 years after the fact of doing that, he pulls out this moldy bottle of Pepsi, and that was just nasty. Like, I honestly myself didn't think Pepsi or really any carbonated soda could mold, because it's kind of full of acids. It's why it rots away your teeth so well. So you'd figure it would just melt away the mold. But no. No, it does not. Just even thinking of that's giving me the shivers. It was gross. Very, very, very gross. We have not been into the city for a while. I really don't want to go in there today, and it just occurred to me that we haven't been in there for a while. It's Thursday, so we'll do it tomorrow. We'll make Friday City Day this week. We still have a lot of paintings to get, so... I am, however, going to stop in the town hall here, because I want to see how much money we have in storage. Not a lot. Okay. I want to deposit bells. I forgot that, like, the last thing we did in the city was buy a bunch of Gracie Grace furniture. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be empty because it's Thursday. Why wouldn't it be empty? It's Thursday. Dog cares. They're all caught up in my peach fuzz. I can't grow a mustache to save my life. I say that because I have a very, very, very sad and thin mustache currently. And that is literally all of the growth I have had there since it started sprouting out. Beard, it just appears overnight. I have literally trimmed this thing down to nearly just shaving it all off. And, like, the next day, it's back. And I have what I have come to just call GBS, Ginger Beard Syndrome. When I was born, my hair was naturally red. And then over time, it naturally changed color. But my beard hair is still red. So, like, I just have a red beard. For whatever reason. And it's not even a great beard. It's a neck beard. It's just not great. It grows different lengths at different spots. My body just is confused about hair. I don't particularly want either. I just can't be bothered to literally shave off a full beard every couple days. And there's not a whole lot of point of even trying to shave off what I've got for a mustache. It's not growing. I still love how this room looks. I also love these. They're still just funny. And my little burb is still just chilling here. Let's give him a few spins. I'm sure he'll appreciate spinning. Birds like to spin, right? I think so. I don't know what birds like. I've never had a bird. I've wanted a bird. But my cat would have demolished a bird. So... spin the lava lamp. I love lava lamps. Lava lamps. I think I'm actually gonna end this off here. Because the more I'm thinking about things, the more my brain's going, no, it is late. Sleep. So with that, I'd like to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon, should you wish to donate to it. It'll be linked down below. And with that said, I thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time for more Animal Crossing City Folk. See you all then.